here today. I hope you feel the cool air that's flowing through, given there are so many of you. Aren't we lucky that we live right here in Tasmania and not in the 50-degree heat that some places in Queensland are experiencing right now? So welcome, what a privilege you could be here. Burnie City Council acknowledges that every part of Australia is, always was and always will be Aboriginal land. Burnie City Council pays respect to the Papinar Palawai, original owners and cultural custodians of all the lands and waters across Tawana, literally to Tasmania, upon which Patawai Burnie is situated and where our council meets. I'd like to acknowledge the following very important guests: Senator the Honourable Richard Colbeck, Minister Felix Ellis, MLC, the Honourable Ruth Forrest, MLC, Anita Dow, MP, and I can see we have Roger Yent. Welcome, Roger, and have I missed anybody else on the list? Certainly I will welcome our Burnie City councillors, Councillor Keegan, Councillor Boyd, Councillor Dorsey and our Deputy Mayor, Giovanna Simpson. Also to our City Chaplain, Steve Arnold. Welcome one and all, and to the family and guests of our conferees present today. And we've also had a number of apologies that have been received. This citizenship ceremony is being conducted as prescribed in the Australian Citizenship Act 2007 and the Australian Citizenship Regulations 1960 under the authority of the Minister for Immigration and Multicultural Affairs, the Honourable Tony Burke, MP. As Mayor of Burnie City Council, I am authorised as a person before whom the Australian Citizenship Pledge of Commitment as a Citizen of the Commonwealth of Australia shall be made. I invite the Honourable Felix Ellis, MP, Minister for Business, Industry and Resources, Minister for Skills and Jobs, and Minister for Police, Fire and Emergency Management to pass on the following message from the Minister for Immigration and Multicultural Affairs, the Honourable Tony Burke, MP.
Thank you, Mayor, and welcome everyone. So this is a message from the Minister. In a few moments' time, Australia becomes an even better nation. When you make the Citizenship Pledge, you take on the privileges and the responsibilities of Australian citizenship. From that moment, your journey and heritage will become part of our shared Australian story. We're privileged to share this beautiful country with First Nations Australians, custodians of the world's oldest continuing culture. Appreciating and understanding this truth is a vital part of what it means to be Australian. Australia welcomes you as a full member of one of the most diverse nations on earth, where our citizenship is a bond that unites us all. Australia welcomes you and everything that you bring to Australia. Today, your new nation says, welcome home. And on a personal level, can I just congratulate and thank you for joining our country and our community. We are so lucky to live in Australia, and you are a living embodiment of how lucky we are. This is an extraordinary place that weaves together an ancient Aboriginal heritage, a strong British foundation, and proudly a migrant character. And I'm sure there's been some trials and tribulations to get to this point, but today we see joy and a few tears, and hope and gratitude. And in that gratitude, I hope it's a reminder for all of us who've been a citizen from before today about the gratitude that we should have for this extraordinary country each and every day. This is a lucky country, and we're so lucky to call it home.
Thank you, Minister. Well, as a requirement of the Australian Citizenship Act 2007, I will now read the preamble. Australian citizenship represents full and formal membership of the community of the Commonwealth of Australia, and Australian citizenship is a common bond involving reciprocal rights and obligations, uniting all Australians while respecting their diversity. Persons on whom Australian citizenship is conferred enjoy these rights and undertake to accept these obligations by pledging loyalty to Australia and its people, and by sharing their democratic beliefs, by respecting their rights and liberties, and by upholding and obeying the laws of Australia. Acquiring Australian citizenship enables people to participate fully in our inclusive society, realise aspirations, and achieve their full potential, regardless of their race, background, gender, religion, language, or place of birth. The decision to become an Australian citizen is a major personal decision. Like other major life decisions, it is an event which involves commitment, responsibility, celebration of the present, and hopes for the future. As you take this important step to join the Australian family, I encourage you to embrace the opportunities that come with citizenship. Australia is a place where your unique story adds to the vibrant tapestry of our nation. Your journey here, no matter the path you've taken, is now intertwined with the stories of generations of Australians before you and those who will come after. Together, we contribute to the diversity and strength of this country. Today, you're not only accepting the rights and responsibilities of being an Australian citizen, but you're also joining a community that celebrates respect, fairness, and a deep commitment to giving everyone a fair go. Your decision to become a citizen of Australia reflects a shared belief in these values, and I warmly welcome you as you begin this new chapter in your life. As a final recognition of your commitment, I congratulate you all today on your decision to become an Australian citizen. Now, I'd like to call on all conferees to please stand. That would be okay. All conferees, if you can please stand. Now, if you wish to make a pledge on a holy book, please hold that in your hands now. For those who are undertaking pledge 2, please leave out the words under God. Please repeat after me, line by line, the following pledge. From this time forward, under God, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey. Congratulations, please be seated. Give me a moment. I'm just going to place my robes on for the photos of those becoming Australian citizens. I was too hot to wear them at the beginning, and then I'll invite Councillor Keating to come and call each of you forward. You're going to start by calling your name. If I'm not going to receive for citizenship. Anita Idea. And code Jane. Okay, we have a couple here. The Yap and Del Rosio family. That's thank you. Hey, everyone. Gonna see the Jaya Madonna. Alexandra Jones. Raheem Kamal.
The Lee and Yuan family.
Go back. Go back.
Sakira Suarez Ferrara. The half up on the side.
Thank you.
Well, to each one of you who have taken this important step today, congratulations and welcome. Becoming an Australian citizen is more than a legal process. It's a deeply personal commitment, a statement of belonging, of hope, and of shared responsibility. Today, you are not just joining a nation, you're becoming a part of a story, a living story, that continues to be written by people from every walk of life, every corner of the globe, and every set of circumstances imaginable. Australia is many things: stunning landscapes, ancient stories, wide open spaces, and vibrant cities. But more than anything, Australia is its people. And today, we're richer for having you among us. There are many reasons to be proud of becoming an Australian citizen. Here we believe in the fair go, that everyone deserves a chance to build a life, to be heard and to thrive, no matter where they come from. We value freedom of thought, of speech, of belief. We treasure our democracy, where every voice counts. And at our core, we believe in looking out for one another, whether it's offering a hand in hard times, coming together in celebration, or simply saying g'day with a smile. What makes Australia truly special is our sense of community, a community that isn't just made up of neighbours and postcodes, but of people who care, who show up, who volunteer, who share meals, who include others, and who find meaningful connection. It's in the small, quiet gestures, knocking on the door of a neighbour to check in, asking how they're going, offering help if it's needed. Could you pull in their wheelie bin, mow the nature strip while you're out doing your own? Got spare apples on your tree? Why not offer them to a neighbour? These everyday acts of care are the heartbeat of our Aussie spirit. It's our mateship in action. And it's how we truly get to know our community, not just by living beside each other, but by walking beside one another. That's the Australia you're now a part of. Today is also a day to honour the strength and beauty of our First Nations culture, which represents the oldest continuing culture on earth. As new citizens, you now share in the privilege and responsibility of walking alongside our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people as we work together toward greater understanding, respect and reconciliation. From this day forward, your story becomes part of ours. Whether you choose to serve our community, raise a family, start a business, teach, volunteer, or simply share a meal and a moment with a neighbour, it matters. Your contribution, big or small, will help shape the future of this country we all love. So I invite you to embrace it fully, to bring your culture, your language, your dreams and your heart into this new chapter. We don't ask you to let go of who you are. We ask you to bring yourself fully, because that's what makes our nation strong. On behalf of the Burnie community and all Australians, welcome. May you find not just a place to live, but a place where you truly belong. Welcome to Australia. Welcome home. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join me in welcoming our new citizen as we sing the National Australian Anthem. Done beautiful singing there. I invite everyone now to join us for a drink and afternoon tea. And by all means, we are happy to have more photos if you would like. Thank you so much for joining.